Hello guys, Third here, and I'm coming in the middle of the series broadcast title this video, but feel obligated like to upload this one, talk with my clan mates, and I got their full support to publish this one video, and this video should explain some things why it's impossible to not to respond, because some people were recommending me, advising me that, and I appreciate that, I really do, and also should show that people shouldn't be salty over the game all 30 years. And now it's published 2004, now it's 2017, and only a couple of hundreds, perhaps only a couple of dozen players playing this game still. It's definitely a couple of dozens if we speak about active clan players. So this was 2 against 2 31k battle played between R.V. Mahoney and me against IOW Astrax and Greek Luminis third. Now I just want to say that this isn't trolling video, as someone may comprehend it, but this is just the point of things I said at the beginning. It's a battle between two Romes on our side against Greece and Pontus, so we had a big faction advantage, and I must say that they won first game Rome against Rome. So what actually happened here is that I said to Mahoney that we cannot win them conventionally by spamming infantry and cavalry, because they're too good in 31k. Actually, these two are among two of the best players. So I said, let's try something unconventional and to try skirmish armies, since I think that I know well about skirmish, especially in CWB, which is my domain from Total War playing. I thought that actually good skirmishing even in 31k can work. So I said to him, let's try that. This game was a bit controversial because of everything what happened after this game. Because actually this game crashed while, in my opinion and opinion of Mahoney, we were winning, and I'd like you to say what do you think about it, because these two players, which I definitely recognize as two among the best 31k players, and I think that they are actually good guys. At least I didn't had some big quarrels with them and had more or less good relations. So this isn't really to insult them, but only to show what happened here and what shouldn't happen in Rome Total War, and what is actually happening all the time. So we had here 6 cavalry units. I actually didn't want to put much on upgrades except in general, because I knew that we have strong cavalry. In either way, because Greece have big cavalry, and these chariots can be moved by missiles. I also said to Mahoney, let's bring both of us 8 missiles, so totally 16, heavily upgraded. He had GG 1 upgrade, I think I had GB 2 experience upgrades. He had 1 experience upgrade, and we had both of us 12 very heavily upgraded urban cohorts, so the strongest infantry unit beside the Spartans. He had GG1 experience, I had GG2 experience. Remember that they also have pillars to throw. What our opponents had is 12 units of GG Spartans, it seems, and a lot of these Cretan archers. Bond had, I think, maximally upgraded more or less these bronze shield pikes and 6 chariots. So let's see what happened here. Okay, obviously they expected that we will have some decent skirmish because of numbers of army we had. So that's why they brought these armies, I guess, and started rushing immediately. So obviously they actually knew what will bring, more or less. So what was their tactic? I started immediately surrounding, what I usually do when skirmishing, and here Mahoney did incredibly good job making run among these 2 chariots immediately. And what I will do, I will surround this Greek army here and start killing archers immediately. So now we have actually 3 chariots running amok. Well, practically we didn't lost any unit because these archers should and will return. And our tactic was not to engage at all, with infantry especially, and with cavalry was advisable. So what we have now is 5 chariots running amok, so already started getting decent advantage while killing archers here with cavalry. So surrounding them, shooting from behind. As you can see, the Spartans started falling here. Also notice that bronze shields can die very easily from missiles or from any unit we had here. And that's exactly what was going on. So see how we're doing here, Mahoney with these archers pushing these 2 Cretans. And we already kind of neutralized a lot of their army while they lost a single unit. This one will return. And already surrounding them, shooting them, leaving them only having infantry, having kind of fresh army. Yep. And it's already winded. This one getting isolated, definitely. And these missiles are not moving from here, so they are to die, definitely. Also notice that the Titanium spent kind of a single arrow in these 5 units, while these didn't spend too much, too, of course. Kind of had 2/3 of missiles, and probably Mahoney too, because he wasn't shooting much, but only running around with archers. And now what we have is isolating some of these units. So we started killing infantry units too. Some of these are pretty badly shot here, and they lost a lot of men. Because as I said, bronze shields are dying easily from shooting from behind or from the front, no matter. So we skirmished them pretty good here. And now that they lost our single chariot here, and this one unit is definitely doomed to die. And now we are isolating this general unit, which will be charged from multiple sides and definitely die. So many of these infantry units are jeopardized actually, and as you can see, they lost a lot of men already. So by all means, this was, I think, good game for us already. Okay, he won't change much because we eliminated all these missiles, all chariots, and game will crash from some reason very soon or whatever. And let's see what both sides have. Actually, they had Spartans. Some of them shoot pretty good here and lost a lot of men. Let's notice that yeah, this is the moment where when game crashed from some reason, and let's notice that they had a lot of wounded units of bronze shields, which can easily, and not just can, but will, if they would easily die from our missiles, which had plenty of ammunition, which were, yes, these didn't shoot, only a few arrows, so they would shoot like, they would kill kind of 3 or 4 infantries, the bronze shield infantries, very easily. Actually, what would happen is that probably most, if not every single unit of these bronze shields would be dead or near annihilation, only from shooting from our missiles. So that there would remain only Spartans, and only a couple of these, very good for mass routing if they are few in units. So we would have 12 heavily upgraded urban cohorts which would throw pillars and cripple Spartans, and kinda undamaged cavalry, and a lot of missile units to help in final melee fight. So I'm pretty sure we already won this game. Mahoney is pretty sure, and one of the reasons why I upload this game is just that someone the Republic can say who was actually winning here, because soon as we exited this game and entered in Steam lobby, we heard from these two guys. Again, I want to repeat that this isn't a rolling video, that I just want to point out a few things, and I believe that these two aren't bad persons. So I think they're actually more or less good guys. But actually what happened, and what should happen in Rome Total War, is that soon as we entered Steam lobby, it happened that they claimed that they would actually win, and that this game was anyhow retarded, because to CWB players shouldn't be allowed at all to play 31k, because they're ruining with their skirmish, unfair, whatever playing. I mean, what's unfair here, or any kind of cheating, or any kind of disgusting, retarded playing, or whatever they said? They literally bombarded that Steam lobby with very long sentences while we were just reading what they were writing, didn't even responding. Finally, we were even insulted, and claimed that if they brought this, then if they played like that, if they, in what if they said they could make giant noob box and defeat us. That's if. Perhaps that even wouldn't work, because as I said, these bronze shields are very weak. In either case, these chariots would be useless in that case, or if you would put them in the middle, they will simply mock and kill a lot of this friendly army or whatever. So, or if they brought giant noob box, we could bring simply 20 GG to 1 experience urban cohorts or whatever, and defeat. So that's everything. If this is exactly what happened, and this is one of the possible scenarios where skirmish army defeating standard, more or less standard 31k armies. And of course they knew that we'll bring skirmish, and that's why they brought armies what kind of they brought. So if is if, and this is exactly what happened. We both knew very good, more or less, what both sides will bring. So this is what happened. If is if, as I said. But What's the problem here? The problem is because 30 years old game are happening. Well, actually, were always happening things like this where side which lost, especially favored one, acting like he's acting again. I think that these guys are more or less good, but they acted as they acted, and that wasn't sportsman behavior, and that's happening more or less every time. I mean, why just people can't admit defeat and see good game or whatever? I mean, people who knows me, and I think the DVDs too knows me very well. They know very well that I always say, but that isn't important here. Good luck, have fun, say good game. Even if I have some excuses, I'm trying to give some realistic. There are two kinds of excuses: realistic ones, which are usually the truth, and those baby crying excuses, which are totally out of truth, which are based on reality, which are just excuses, random excuses, which cannot be supported by facts or whatever. So that's exactly what happened here, and I really don't understand why all this spamming that day of Steam lobby. I mean, okay, you guys, I can admit that you will probably win 4 out of 5 games every day against us, perhaps even using weaker factions, but you lost, and we kinda know actually to play 30 Monkey decently. We're not elite, but we know to play, and why to be so surprised if lose? I mean, I lost CWB many times. From noobs, from everyone, so what? So actually what? Should I burn that noob because I lost? Or should I say, good game, man, that's very surprising, really, really good job on what to say. I think the decent second option is much better and much more realistic for both sides. So I mean that me, and I think most, probably every other player lately, maybe not before, but lately, we are acting very friendly, we are playing very fair play, and for some reason we are tactic as always we are. We and our friendly clans are keeping this game alive for some period, and some other people don't like that for some reason. Okay, that's their right, but so it's my right to publish videos like this then, and to publish actually the truth. So, for final saying goodbye here, I want to say to those people, and there were some from my clan, there are some which betrayed my clan, and some who were friends and now they are not, and actually friends, which were thinking that it's better to ignore things, but I don't want to say that it's impossible if you want to play and enjoy this game. I think it's much better to fight against it, that kind of behavior, and that's the only recipe for keeping this game alive and attracting people to it. So for the end, I will just say to all true Rome Total War fans is, for future battles against us and everyone, is good luck and have fun, and you should simply enjoy this game, winning or losing, whatever. That should be it, guys. Bye bye and see you till the next meeting.